along, Bailey, to wind up.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I just want to thank the whole range of colleagues who've spoken in today's debate. I think it's been a fantastic and collegiate debate, and it shows the House at its best. And this continues outside of the chamber. For those who are watching, it's a campaign that brings so many of us together. And there are so many formidable campaigners in this chamber today who need to be celebrated. Now, I know the Minister is in a really difficult position, and as I say, I've got a lot of time for him. And I know he's bound by the government's current position on this. But some of the information that has been given within his speech, so for example, he refers to me referring to a piece of research from 2024. It's actually 2003, and that's the research that the Ombudsman themselves rely on when they say that 43% of women didn't know that they were, when their state pension age was increasing. Again, he makes the point about letters being ineffective, and must understand that to people watching today, it's a really absurd thing to say, despite the fact that I know that he says that DWP research states that, but the research is absurd. It doesn't really have any basis in reality, and I don't want the honourable gentleman to go down in history as the man who denied justice for the 1950s women. I honestly don't. I want to see action on this, and I want him to go down as the person who finally managed to award them justice. But at the moment, he's got to understand that the arguments being put forward by the government are absurd, to say the least. In fact, they're akin to somebody arguing that the world is flat in denying the Ombudsman's report. I will.
It's certainly not arguments the Resolution Foundation would put forward when he was the director of it.
No, the honourable gentleman's right, and it's not. And that's why I've got so much hope placed in the Minister to take action on this. But just to conclude, there were two statements made by colleagues that stood out today for me. The first was from the Right Honourable Member for South Holland and the Deepings, who just said, in the name of decency, justice must be done. The Minister must recognise that. So get round the table with the women and present a package before Parliament that we can all support and celebrate. And as the Honourable Member for Hayes and Harlington said, we're not going to give up until justice is done, and neither are the women.